Hi everyone, it's a bit windy. It's 21st of August today and this is our last field of spring barley. It's just a nice finish up, although it's the end of the combining, but we've still got a lot more harvesting to do. We've actually cut some grass for hay, so hopefully we might get that as well before it rains, otherwise it'll be round baled, so it won't be a disaster, but it'd be nice to try and make some small bale hay if we can. Combine's just coming up over the field over my shoulder. Tractor's all nice and clean. Got the bucket on to push up the grain while I tip, because we're sort of running out of room.
Get this one done.
I'm going to round bale the headlands of this field. Whether I do that, I might do that later today. If yeah, I think it'll bale right behind the combine, so I'll try and do that later. And then hopefully we are going to small bale the middle, so fingers crossed the baler works okay, and that'll be the first time it's used, because I think the straw now will bale before we bale a bit of hay. So the hay in distance is there in that field, right at the end of my finger, so that'll be the small bales. Right, I'm going to take some grain off the combine in a minute. Check the bale weight. Yeah, good bales. This is the first outing for the Massey Ferguson 20 baler this year, and it wasn't a good start. We hoped it was going to be alright, and it started mistying straight away, and we weren't very happy. But now fairly late on last night, we took it into the shed and thought we'll just have a quick look at it and see if we can see anything obvious why it's mistying. It was mistying on the other side last year, and as you know from previous videos, we had it serviced, and then it's mistying on the other side like every other bale. And we found that the arm that pulls the string off the billock was misaligned, and it wasn't pulling the string off, and it wasn't making knots, so it's making lovely knots there. Now this side was alright anyway, and This side now it's leaving a lot of string, but it's all cleanly cut and it's making a nice knot, so we are happy now. So we got this to bale. I baled the head of the round baler yesterday, and just to make it easier so it's all straight runs for the small baler, and it appears to be working alright. We were out here last night, we did 8 or 10 bales at like 9 o'clock. It was nearly dark, just to see if what we'd done had improved it, and it has. So we got, like I say, this to bale now. It's nearly lunchtime, so try and get this done by lunchtime. And then over in the distance there is some hay we've got down. We're going to round bale most of it, but hopefully sort of make 300 bales, small bales. We've got some to sell, or got some that people want to buy, so we'll fulfill those orders, put a few in the shed for ourselves, maybe sell out through the winter, and that'll be it. But if we can get it done today before it rains, will be brilliant. But it's meant to be dry day, but there are some showers about, so we'll see what happens. We did the lucerne the other day, and that was a good crop. We had 8.5 bales to the acre off that, which for a third cut was unbelievable really. So I think just the fact that it was had quite a lot of rain helped that. So that's really sort of topped up our silage stocks now, so we have fed quite a lot already. So yeah, right, so that's working, and I'm going to pick up some bales. Picking up the last few small bales. The sun's out again now. We had a few thundery drops of rain just now. Apart from the round bales around the edge of this field, this is an 8-acre field. We've had 27 round bales around the headlands, and we've had about 350 small bales. So not too bad for this year. Yeah, so that's all the small bales we'll make, is 350 small bales of straw, and we'll save those bales for lambing pens. Would have made a few more, but just because the weather's been so catchy, we just round baled everything as soon as we got the chance really. And even this, there's a bit of dampness overnight last night, and say we've had a few thundery drops now already today or this afternoon, so it was all baled up, and it's not enough to actually hurt the straw. But we got that bit of hay to bale as well later today, so I'll get some footage of that in a minute when we do that. We've got to round bale some of that as well. It's all dry enough, it won't need wrapping now, so it is hay. What the quality's like I don't know, but I think it's alright. There's some stuff there that was lighter, so that's the stuff we're going to small bale, and that's some quite nice hay really, I think. But the other stuff was quite heavy, so that we'll just round bale that and feed that to the cattle, because we're feeding cattle anyway, so that'll at least we'll be able to stop feeding wrapped stuff now, which is good. Just hope we can get it done today before it rains. I think it's the 24th of August today. It's been tough going really. We don't grow a lot of corn, but what we do grow, we try to grow and do a good job of. But it's been a real struggle, and I'm not sorry that it's over. Well, we've made some small bales of hay. Not sure exactly how many there are yet, but the baler it's gone quite well really. It always mistied when it changed balls of string, and it did that earlier because it changed on both sides, but other than that it's mistied one or two, but it's worked well today. And these bales are heavy. It always, and it's gone a bit dead now, so it is nearly 8 o'clock in the evening, so well pleased with that, and it's nice to have some small bales. So at least we know we can put it away working this year. Got a bit more silage to cut in a day or two when the weather improves again. It's going to be a bit iffy now for a few days, but as I said earlier, hopefully we can get our grass seeding done, and that'll be a good achievement this week, because we didn't think we were going to make any hay at all. So grass, if we, like I say, we finish combining, hay is done, we've got some small bale straw, and if we can get some grass seeding done, like I say, that'll be a good amount of work done, and we're by no means caught up, but getting there a bit. Be 128 on this trailer when I finish it. I'll put this last 8 on the back, and got another 8 there that I'll split in half and use as a rider, and then I'll chuck a strap over it just to make sure, and then I've got one more trailer I can load in a minute, so that's 3 loads then loaded, and 340 bales in total loaded up. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say 340 bales. Baler has gone home now, and it is just got to be blown off, and we'll oil it up a bit, and that's the end of that one for this year. Round bale's got a bit more to do. I was just looking at the round bale. I round baled 54 bales here today. Some of it isn't as good a quality. This is quite nice over this side because it was lighter, and in the middle of the field it's a lot more crop, so I'd say it's not as good a quality, so we're going to feed that to the cows, and some of the round bales that are nearer to this side will sell. So we've got some horse customers that want to buy some, and we'll stack some of this hay in, and some of it will go to be sold, some of the small bales. We've got somebody or a couple of people that want some, and that'll be that. Right, thanks for watching this video of the hay. We got there eventually. I did sort of wonder at one point if we were actually going to use a small baler at all this year, but we have, and it's worked. So right, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. Got the hay all stacked in. I'm going to go and get the last of the round bale straw in now. There's another, well, one trailer load of 14 out there to collect. So we're going to stack them in front of the hay. This edge here won't have anything covering it, but it don't matter too much, I don't think. Most of the weather sort of comes from there down there, which is like southwest. So we'll stack that in with a flat 8. We haven't touched any of the bales, so we thought that was easier way of doing it, and they've gone in there quite nicely really. It's a shame there ain't more, but just haven't been allowed to do it because of the weather, and we didn't have enough crops early on when it was nice. So yeah, so anyway, that's done.